Guys, Kato here, and you can probably tell by the caption of the video that I had a bad day. Today wasn't particularly the worst day that I've ever had, but it was pretty bad. It was one of the worst in a long time. So last night, I couldn't sleep for some reason, so I just watched a bunch of movies on Netflix, and I ended up falling asleep around 6:30, and that is pretty late. I usually go to bed around like 12 to 1. So I could imagine that I would have slept in till like maybe 2 or 3. But no, my dad had to call and ask if he wanted to, or if I was willing to help him work today because none of his workers showed up. His work is landscaping, and don't get me wrong, I love my dad and I love hanging out with him and I love actually doing work with him, but you don't understand. I was so tired and did not want anything to do with moving today. Not even standing up and walking. Oh, he woke me up around 10, which isn't too bad, but again, I woke up at 6, or I went to bed at 6:30, so I was so tired. And so I ended up taking 2 shots of 5-hour energy, and I'm still exhausted after it. But this is what we had to do today, guys. We had to fix sprinklers, and we had to dig 2 giant holes to dig trees in, but the sprinklers were not working, and it took about like 6 hours to dig them up and glue them all together, and I got glue all over my hands. I sat in the shower, and I'll tell you why I was in the shower later, not anything sexual or anything, but so I had to peel all this glue. It was blue glue that it's like special to fix sprinklers. We had to sit and do that all day, and we had to sit and dig up everything, and I got clothes out dirt, and so I worked about from like 10 to, I'm gonna say like 5. So I was pretty exhausted after that, and I was really, really tired. And then I came home, and then I tried to play my Xbox, and I haven't played on my Xbox for a long time. I don't know why. I've just been busy with some things, I don't know. But I remember that I put a password on my avatar guy, and I totally forgot what the password was, so I have to like go into Microsoft or on my computer and I don't even want to do that. I'm so lazy. Immediately I just gave up, and so this is where it gets gross. My stepdad was coming home, and he bring back Carl's Jr., and usually, I got chili fries and I got the Western bacon burger. And usually I can handle that, but for some reason, after like 5 minutes of eating it, it just ran straight through me, and I had the worst stomach ache, and you can tell the backside by the end. And imagine the toilet. Yeah, this is pretty disgusting. So by the time I got able to relax, I sat down on my bed, and I was watching PewDiePie videos, and lately, for like the past 2 weeks, my nose have been bleeding really bad, and like whenever I like touch it or like rub it, it just bleeds, just non-stop. I don't know why. It's usually my left nostril. I don't know what it is. It's so annoying, and my nose was itching, so I was like, hopefully I can just rub my nose and it'll be fine. But no, I'm not gonna touch my nose because it's gonna start bleeding. But then I rub my nose like this, like with my finger, and then I start kind of itching it, and then all of a sudden it just starts bleeding, and then I started to freak out because it is so bad, and I would get huge, like a bunch of paper towels and put it on my nose, and it was dripping through them, so I had to sit over the toilet, and it would just sit and drip. Oh my god, this is disgusting. But it would just sit and drip inside the toilet, and like the water would drip, and then it would go, and then it would like drip all over the rest of the toilet, and there was like dots of blood everywhere on the toilet and on the ground. And this was disgusting. I don't even know how the hell they freaking got, you know, how the dots were able to, or how the blood was able to get there in the first place. So I ended up having to turn on the shower and get in and wait for it to stop bleeding, just to drip, and for it to stop bleeding, and it would just go down in the drain, and that took like 10 minutes. And then after that, I had to clean up the bathroom because there's blood everywhere. And I realized that I didn't make my video today, and I apologize because I didn't make it yesterday. But I just realized, why don't I talk about my shitty day? So that was my crappy day, guys. I'm sure everyone's had them. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed now. I bled so much that I'm literally super lightheaded right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.